Overwatch right now. It's like understand what's going on in the playing field so I can take better decisions while I work on my mechanics.
All right. I mean, it is console, right? This is console.
Yeah, it is.
Gotcha. Yeah. So like, I'm not gonna emphasize too much of mechanics. I mean, they do matter,
Yeah.
but like it is harder to aim on console like with your thumbs. I do know that. I used to be a console player myself when I started
Hmm.
Overwatch. But once I got to PC, I haven't looked back.
That's what everybody tells me. I'm working to get my PC, but so far I'm just gonna chill here on console maxing.
I got you. I got you. So okay. So your widow gets picked off first. That's fine.
I honestly saw the Reinhardt and I decided to swap because Orisa was free.
I mean, you can still run Sigma into Reinhardt, but like the way that you run it. I mean, look, Sigma against Ryan on this map is kind of like I guess not the ideal hero because this is more of like a brawl map, a brawl
Hmm.
slash dive map. Um, More brawl based though. Like Reinhardt, Zarya, Ram, Ray. Sigma could work honestly. Um, Let's go. Like it would be better on defense as opposed to attack. But he
Okay.
could be done against Reinhardt just pretty much like if Reinhardt is gonna be a fucking shield like in front of you, where like you can't even shoot up like behind him, then just shoot
Hmm.
his shield until he backs off and then just shoot his backline. If he tries
Okay.
pushing forward, use rock on him, or if like say like his Reaper is flanking in your backline, use rock on him. Otherwise, just keep your distance on Reinhardt. I
Yeah,
mean,
I've had a couple issues when using the Sigma against the Reinhardt. That's why I defaulted just to Orisa because like her whole kit makes me cancel his most important thing, which is like the pin,
yeah,
and it's easier, at least for me, it's easier to like to break his shield whenever he got it up.
I might get
It's,
that, but also just penny for your thought. If you constantly counter swap the moment that actually see like oh shit, well he could counter me. If you
mhm.
constantly have the mentality and then instantly swap, you'll never improve as a player, because
I agree.
like when you force heroes like in certain scenarios, you get better because then you know what to do in that scenario. It's like
Yeah,
one
I
tricks.
agree. Yeah, and I totally agree.
Okay. A bit, it will be a bit of an early spear, but it's whatever. This is diamond, right?
No, this is gold.
It was a gold. Okay.
I got placed directly in gold.
All right. I got you. I got you. That's fine. Okay. Hang on. How are you already 200 health? Hang on.
Yeah, that was my same question.
Okay. Okay. So you're standing in front of all that fucking damage, right? Now you
Yeah.
you walked up. Ryan was holding a shield, and
Mhm.
instead of what's it called? Of just like what's it called? Like there's a mega here. You have fortify and you spin. Just keep pushing them back. Just keep pushing
Okay.
them back, or don't even walk here because the enemy team already is stopping this angle. Why not shoot from this angle, right? Where like it's a bit more wider, right?
Okay.
Because like if the enemy is gonna constantly play close to your spawn, it's just more advantageous for you. If you guys stack in the same exact angle constantly, then like they can just keep on shooting fire strike straight ahead. The Reaper could just shoot straight ahead, right? The Moira
Hmm.
could just throw orbs for free, right? The Wu Yang
Yeah.
could spam for free, right? Just go on a different angle and see what you can do, right? Maybe you get a good spear on like that Reaper, right? And then like, he has to wraith out. That's one issue out the way, right? Or you spear Moira, she fades out, right? Or you kill
Yeah.
her, right? Or you kill her. You you spear Reinhardt. Now Moira has to invest more healing on that Reinhardt, or Wu Yang has to use more of his orbs. I'm sorry, his beam on Reinhardt, right?
Okay.
But like stuffing this angle here is not going to do anything for you except break shield, which this kind of forces you to use for your fortify because you're like, oh shit, I'm losing health, right? And even then, you could have waited a little bit, like a little longer to use your fortify. By the way,
Yeah. So, is that I'm still trying to get like to the sweet spot on when to use the fortify, when it comes to managing between like health and like the heat. Uh, like the reduced heat. I forgot the word. You know the overload on my primary.
Yeah. Overheat. Yeah, no. I get what you mean. Yeah, I know. It's like when it comes to like not overheating, honestly, like when you shoot, it fills up the meter. The way to not like I guess like overheat where where your gun like does that weird animation. That's where you use your spear and your spin.
Okay.
That's why. Before Fortify used to cut that heat reduction by half, but they took it out.
Hmm.
Um, what's it called? But if you like right now, right? Like you're almost overheated, you spin or
Okay.
spear on someone. But probably spin and start backing up so you what's it called like push them back
Don't take
and
that
you back
and
up and then
and
once your team heals you, spear,
okay. Okay.
right? But the Reinhardt dies either way because he's a dumbass also and just stares in front of you and Bastion. So like they got free damage off of you when like yes, it worked out in your favor because they're playing near your spawn. The Reinhardt is playing in front of an Orisa Bastion. So ultimately he loses, right? But
Hmm.
you could have done more if you pushed this angle. More value.
Okay. Okay. By the way, be as harsh as you want to. I don't mind.
Not
I missed that
I got you.
spear.
Yeah, and also before you speared, look at your health. Is it even half HP?
Hmm.
It's a bit under half HP. Okay. So then now you're 225. You're under half HP. You're under half, right? You have no cooldowns except your spear.
I should spear and back out, and I did the
Just no,
contrary.
just back up. Just back up.
Oh,
Just get
not even
out.
waste the spear. Okay.
If you're backing up and you spear, fine. But like, don't stay on open. Just get out. Break line of sight. Like go backwards and try to hug this bus so you break line of sight and just keep backing up. Right, closer to your team. Now I don't know what the. I need to see. Was this Anna healing you? Let's see. She was healing you. Okay, what the fuck is her name? Okay, so here you die because you took way too much fucking damage. Right? You were engaging a Reaper at like under half a health with no cooldowns. And mind you, there is a DPS passive which cuts the healing received by I want to say 30%.
Hmm.
I want to say I want to say it was 30, 25 around there. And 20. I don't remember because like at this point like I don't really pay attention to that as much. You know, I'm a tank player. It's like I just got used to it, so it's like I don't really pay attention as much.
Yeah.
But there is like there is a healing reduction for you. So you have to be careful. I'm taking too much damage.
Okay.
Also, my advice: out of spawn, just spin out of spawn and just faster.
Okay.
It's like using Wolverine's leap out of spawn, right? Or like
Yeah.
Bucky's like little
The
punch
hook.
thing.
I mean the
The
dash. Yeah,
punch,
that.
yeah. Okay, what's the point of fortify here? What's the point of it? Is the
I
enemy
I don't have a
is the
I
enemy
don't have an answer to that.
is the enemy pushing you? No. Is your
Hmm.
health like is it full? Pretty much. Do you have your armor?
Yeah.
Yes. So why use it? There's no reason, right? You're just
I
popping it
think
to pop it.
my like my first instinct is just to like as I am going to push in, and they're all looking at me, and I'm just trying to shoot at the shield because I don't have any line of sight on anyone else until now. I think I just did it to like have like the damage resistance while I push in.
Think of fortify as like a Hail Mary. Like it's like your final
I
resort.
I thought the spear, I mean the javelin spin was the Hail Mary. Like
Mm.
I'm using that to not take more damage while I like back off or
Your
get healed.
fortifies like your last stand. That's what it is. It's
Okay.
not just spin. It's not just spin. That's what it's like. I'm pretty sure if I'm not mistaken, you can fit I think two spears or two spins in one fortify reduction. Like no, sorry,
Okay.
in one fortify cooldown.
Okay.
Don't. You could have fortified that. If you fortified Ryan's pin, it stops it.
I honestly hit the spin. It's just that it didn't trigger until after he hit me. That's why it was like so quickly.
Nice. Okay. I do know it's console, so I'm gonna have a bit of leeway. Good spear on Wu Yang. Unfortunate that that like that you're taking some damage, but instantly as soon as you kill Wu Yang, you should turn your camera and start using your your spin on Reaper and start backing up. Because you want to create some space so
Yeah.
it'll be easier to shoot him. Because if he's close range, it's gonna be a lot harder to hit him, especially in console.
Yeah, it's something that I have to work on because in Rivals, like I've noticed that team behaves a lot differently than how they behave on what's his name on Overwatch. Because on Rivals, like my team would have pushed with me all the way up to here. So like I have the mentality of like pushing in hard, right? And then I get the constant heals and I can keep pushing and just taking space while I keep killing stuff. Here, that's why I told you like that's the my biggest LMAO.
Mhm.
uh so here is when I'm starting like to need to learn like the push and pull that I already learned from Rivals, but in Rivals is like totally different. Like again, my team would have pushed with me. Here, here people care a lot more about point than what they do in Rivals.
I mean, like one like you are playing gold, so like it is gonna be like different than playing Celestial
Yeah,
and more rival.
yeah.
Um,
That's something that I also tell myself because in gold in those ranks it would happen like just like the same way.
and also
Like people would
since
just stay
I
point.
mean too, I mean like you got the kill on the wing. It's like you really don't have to like be in their
Keep
spawn.
engaging. Hmm.
Like you can back up. It's okay, really, to back up. Like you won the fight. You're about to cap. Like you don't have to go balls to the wall on them. You're chilling.
Okay.
Unlike a spear. Okay. Here, I think you more or less like. I mean, well, you were getting shot at, but you could have used your spin, right? Because like you were waiting on like I'm assuming on your spear, right? Right.
I was just waiting before I got like way into the Mora ult. Like I wanted just to like get a little bit of health before I start pushing again.
Yeah,
Uh,
like you backed up. Like there was a Reaper here. I would have like put my like turned my camera and started
mhm.
like using my spin on him while getting out, so I don't take as much damage. That's the thing, but
Okay.
you just took free damage right there. I mean, like it's more of a nitpick, but like you just could have taken less damage in that fight.
Okay.
Just die here.
I must do better. The payload will not move unless we move it. In the darkness. I am always here to help.
could have speared him, honestly. Like when Ryan started pinning, you could have speared him in that, but then what's it called? Like you could have stopped his what's it called? Fuck.
His momentum, like
There
his
it
dash.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word I'm thinking of. Could have fortified that. Could have speared also. Yeah, no, push him. Like instead of just staring at, like instead of spinning, push him right now. Your team is with you. You have your armor. You're at 400 health. Push him. He has no pin. He cannot get out. Push him right now. Like fucking like pin him against the wall and just make him your bitch. Literally.
Okay.
Bro, look what he's doing. He's feeding. The fact that he's alive should not be like allowed. Like
Trust me, I try.
I mean, like it's not only you. Okay. If you punish him, he won't have shatter, but
I just pushed him, trying to get him away from the team.
I mean, yeah, but like he already used his pin, and he's already in that alley, so like he's not gonna do shit. Mercy got 2 kills. Wow.
This is like a spot when I'm trying to learn, like, do I push, do I pull, do I push, do I pull? I don't know what my team is doing. Like, I'm trying to, this is part of like the push pull process.
Let's see. Okay. What's the whole point of shooting shit right now? What's the whole point of this? This engagement is useless, right? First of all, Orisa has no follow-up damage, right? I mean, she can shoot from fucking Narnia and do damage to you. The same exact damage. Like a sniper. Right? So you...
So...
What happened?
No, please continue.
Oh. I was gonna say was like, also, look at this. You know, actually, hang on. Look at this, right? Does this look normal to you? Or I guess correct? Like, you're standing here by yourself in front of 3 people who can do damage to you. And one of them has a shield.
So you're saying, like, I should have started backing off?
You shouldn't even be this pushed up. And even then, you're just taking 3 damage. Like that Reaper, like he pushed past Ryan's shield. Why don't you spear him and push him away at least?
Okay.
And even here, like you made your whole gun overheat, so now you can't even shoot. So then you're forced to fortify because of it, so you don't take damage. And your Ana even nanos you to keep you alive, because you were gonna die. And then you overkilled Reinhardt. Holy. Bro murked the Reinhardt.
No one can hide from my sight.
Okay. Here? You were again. You played out in the open, right? Just look at your movement, right?
Yeah, I instead of pushing, keeping left, I stay up and go by going. I mean, by pushing right, I go open by left. Make it easier for them to hit me, especially from the right spawn.
Look at this. Look at this. You're taking free damage. Even once you see Widow, you should instantly pull up your spin and then try to disengage the area, or at least start shooting her in the head. So then she takes more damage and then disengages. Good. See, this is what I want to see. Fortify. Okay. right there.
Which one is better in for the Wii and all? That's just me not knowing if it
Fortify.
was Fortify or okay.
If you had spear, but otherwise fortify because they're not CC immune in Wii ult. And
Okay.
and even if they are immune, have it like I guess for argument's sake,
The
um,
Fortify
it's opposite. It's like a wall. So
exactly. Okay.
like
Perfect.
you're CC immune if you're on fortify, so you don't get knocked
Yeah.
down. Now you could have spinned him into your team if you fortified that Wu ult.
To push him into my team.
Mm-hmm. And like, well, that Reinhardt is feeding the entire game. Also, you could have speared him by the way, and then he would have died.
Okay.
Could have speared him again because he's feeding.
Yeah, I think my reaction just is slow still due to the fact that
I mean, you
I'm
are
not
new to
used to the game.
Overwatch. You're new. And here you push him way too way too forward, and then just play it out in the open. Like it's been the same exact thing over and
Mhm.
over and over, right? You constantly play out in the open, and then expect to get kills. You cannot do that on in Overwatch. Maybe Marvel Rivals maybe is different. I don't know because again,
No,
I
yeah, that's something that like I'm trying to get used to because in Rivals, I'm not saying that it's always the best play, but for example, in Rivals, like the burst heals are like insane.
yeah.
Like a single support would have kept me alive in that single interaction, while I just try to keep them at bay just for the card to push while I back off. You know?
Yeah.
Uh, so like that's the type of mentality that I'm trying to switch because I know that like I know that's a risky play. Like don't think I did that and I was like, okay, yeah, this is a good play. I did that mostly because I have all of my cooldowns and I knew I could just waste some time while the card pushes and while I backed off. But then it's just like the muscle memory of knowing that I could be one health and then I could just like be full in rivals. But here it's like it's more about position. It's more about actually like pushing when you have to, not just doing it for the sake of doing it.
I got
I
that.
don't know if that makes sense.
No, yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of solo playmaking, like a shit ton of solo playmaking in Marvel Rivals compared to Overwatch.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, fucking chuck your spirit out of Orisa. She is 1 HP. Fortify or not, she dies in that. Fucking throw that spear. Chuck it at her. Or have your widow shoot her. Okay.
By the way, we don't have to watch like the whole game because like after this round, I start getting levers in my game.
Okay. Then I'll just take a look at a bit of your diva and then I'll call it there. Okay.
Yeah, I swapped to Orisa afterwards because I thought I was gonna do better on the diva, but I just personally I just didn't find the right angles to like the get the high ground and dive in.
Let's see.
So I just like swapped to the Orisa.
All right. I mean, like so far in Orisa, like you play very exposed
Hmm.
from what I could see.
Hmm.
Um, and like you overheat your gun a lot on Orisa, and
Yeah.
you play very independently on tank,
The way,
which is
yeah,
not a bad thing. But like for one, you're in gold. You can't
yeah,
you cannot be playing it independent like that because even though it's the right play to do, it's more used in higher lobbies. That's when players are more self reliant and like they could take care of themselves like better than than like a low lobby, right?
yeah, definitely. I think I just came with a mentality of like a higher end lobby on rivals, and
That's
and like I'm struggling a little bit here.
like sometimes people that I coach, they're like, bro, like I'm GM, but like or like I'm masters, right? But like once I hop in like a fucking gold lobby, it's like, my God, I'm doing so bad, and I'm like, Well, yeah, because you're trying to play smart in a dumb lobby, and that's not really gonna work all the time.
Hmm.
Like you may have better aim. You might just win like the movement battle, like the like putting your crosshair on the person, whatever, right?
Hmm.
But it's like the players in lower ranks, they play more like it's more spontaneous, their decision making, compared to like the higher ranks, because it's like it's just they just think differently than you would. Correct or not, they just think differently.
Yeah.
It's like one time I was playing in like a lower lobby, and I was why is there a tank over here? Why is he chasing me? And he ends up killing me, and it's like, why the fuck is he doing this? He's throwing the game, right?
Hmm.
But in reality, they won the fight off of that, because their tank would not get the fuck off me, and then I ended up fucking getting chased out the fight because of him,
Okay.
and it worked out in the enemy's favor. But it's like who does that? No one. Just that person just thought it was right. Like, just if you're gonna play in a lower elo lobby, play like them in a way. Like,
Okay.
don't make mistakes, but play like them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Like
totally understand that.
like like for example, right, like on tank, like on Zarya, for example, rather say, like GM Zarya's, they flank into your backline in a sense, right? With with their secondary fire like jumps, right?
Hmm.
Um, gold players, apply players, they don't do that. They just default playing main and just hold W and go forward. Do that, but incorporate some some good bubble management, some good mechanics, some good target priority, and everything else. Right? You don't have to do
Hmm.
all these fancy things like go in a backline, pressure one enemy, then get out and then pressure the back like their front line. Right? You don't have to do
Hmm.
all that fancy all that fancy footwork. Just use simple things. It'll work out better. And that makes sense. I'm not sure if it did.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does.
Okay. I don't know. Well, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Firstly, Diva on, hang on. Diva on this map, in particular on defense, is like, I mean, like I would rather have her on offense first of all,
Hmm. No,
right?
yeah, that's something that I noticed. Like, I took the decision because I wanted like I thought it differently, and like literally as soon as it started, I was just kind of lost. I was like, yeah, I can't play Diva right now here. Like, I know maybe someone with more experience is doable. I'm not saying like it's impossible, obviously, but like that first fight, I was just like, I don't know what to do right now. I can't push in, trying to dive it in. I can't. I'm trying to hold point. Might as well just like stay uh on Orisa if I'm gonna be more of a little bit more midline type of tank.
Let's
So
see.
yeah, so I'm not expecting this gameplay to be good at all. That's why I literally swapped as soon as I could.
Let's see. Like this map, best thing to play is like Zarya, Reinhardt, Queen, Orisa. Um, there's one more tank, but I'm not gonna name him because you shouldn't play him. Malga. Um, Winston could be good here, honestly. Um, for whoever's watching, you know what tank I'm referring to. I'm not gonna say it.
Are you talking about Ball
No, no,
Hazard?
no. Even though he's okay on this map,
Talking about
he's playable.
Roadhouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't pick that dirty hero. Don't.
The pig.
He is a pig. Um, but no, yeah. I mean, like even here on Diva, like just be proactive on your movement. Like you cannot just like here at like you're a Sigma. Like
Hmm.
like go fly around if you want. Go fly at this angle and bother the enemy, right? Like set up
Yeah.
before the round starts, right? Or set up here, right? Or if you want set up a bit closer, but that's kind of not really worth it as much because again, like it's more brawly, right? And Diva
Yeah.
doesn't fare well into brawl.
Okay.
If they start pushing you, you can always get onto this high ground, onto this high ground over here, right? And just keep your distance, and then whoever's like isolated by themselves, you dive them.
Then I dove him. Yeah.
Like that's like the best way to approach it. But otherwise, like I would not play deep on this map. Like it is.
Yeah. I kind of noticed that at least on my skill level. I was like, yeah, this was a bad decision.
Like people do run diva on this map, like that's it's mostly like low rank lobbies, which I still struggle to understand why you choose diva on this map, but it works out because players don't know how to like just counterplay into it, but yeah. Here you're just sitting out in the open and just getting sniped.
Yeah.
I am surprised you don't lose mech. I am surprised. I'm gonna watch that again. I need to see Widow's point of view. Oh, you got so lucky. You got so lucky. Hang on. If she doesn't have to reload, I'm pretty sure she can still shoot you by the leg. I'm pretty sure she can still shoot you if she wanted to. That is... You got so lucky here. If she didn't reload, she could have waited until you re-peaked, and then she could have like got your mech. Like you're just playing way too exposed. Like
Okay.
on Orisa and on Diva, like you just play way too exposed. You have to use cover more.
Yeah, I agree.
Use the defense matrix. Plus plus like after pin, a lot of Reinhardts they fire strike right after. A lot of Reinhardts do that, so it's a really easy prediction to use the defense matrix too.
Okay.
Or when Reinhardt's always like, if they turn a corner or end pin, they just fire strike immediately. Or if your teammate is playing stacked, they will fire strike that shit. Ask Jumbo, because he's a Reinhardt main. Ask him.
Wait, what happened?
No. I'll tell you this: when a Reinhardt ends pin or like is turning a corner, do most Reinhardt's fire strike? Most of the time.
When they end up pin, no, because they're probably gonna be shielding. Not times out of 10. Like if they're full health, whenever they pin, they're gonna fire strike for sure. But whenever they're low, they're gonna shield.
Well,
whenever they turn a
speaking of
corner, they're
fights.
probably like, most Reinhardts with swing tech, not swing tech, with the shield tech, you can look around walls. So they'll either look around the wall and then walk around the corner and fire strike. So yeah, just like that.
right?
Like,
Yeah, like that. Like they'll fire strike immediately. That's what I mean. Or like say
Yeah.
like when he went right side. He's gonna end up fire striking immediately. Like watch, he turns around the corner, look, fire strike, free fire strike. Like these are really easy fire strikes. Obviously, like a better Reinhardt would have a bit more discipline because if he's fighting a diva, it could get defense matrixed. But most Reinhardts will fire strike like this.
Mhm.
And by most, it's like it means like the majority of the player base. The good players are like in like the minority player base. That's what I mean.
Wait, what rank are you?
This is gold.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so just basically predict every Reinhardt to play like this. Like
Okay.
every Reinhardt and their mom to play like this, basically. So, it'll be once you get
I
used
have-
to like playing in gold.
I have a question, and I'm sorry that I interrupted. It's just that I'm very forgetful. If he dashes and I fly into him, can I disturb the dash
No.
as Diva?
No,
Okay.
you'll just get pinned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So sorry. You were saying then the predict the Reinhardt movement?
Oh no, you get not movement, but like basically whenever they like do something, you can predict it with their fire strikes. So like, in this rank, they won't have like discipline to be like, okay, that diva has defense matrix, I can't fire strike, right? So you can just like not fire strike, you can defense matrix every fire strike they have, just because they don't have the discipline. So
Okay.
it'll be easy to predict whenever they want to.
Okay.
Yeah. Here you could have just flown it and used your micro missiles and just killed Reinhardt right there. It was easy to kill, but you just use your missiles late and your flight late. Again, like you play so balls to the wall. You expose yourself. If there's damage at you, you don't use defense matrix. You just tank everything, right? Like you're a literal sponge.
Yeah, that's some rival behavior on my end.
That's
Not gonna
that's
lie.
something to break out of. And over here, you want to risk it, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'll call it there.
Yeah.
Um, but like I would say, like just use cover more, and use your cooldowns more to like take less damage, right? Like your defense matrix, use it a lot more to like so you don't take so much damage, right? Don't overuse it, where you don't have it anymore, but you want to use it so you don't take damage. Aside from that, you want on Orisa, use corners. Same for a diva, use corners use corners as well. But since this is like mainly an Orisa game because and like it's a brawly map, use corners on Orisa. If you're near overheat, you can always spear or spin. What's it called?
And back off.
Yeah, back off. Use corner. You don't have to wait in front of the enemy, right? Like if you have to play slow, right? You don't have to be all fucking aggressive, right? Just take it slow and wait for them to make a mistake and capitalize off of it, right? If the DPS are walking past right in our shield, spear them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Easy kills, or easy damage, right? What's
Yeah.
it called? If you can't shoot a one angle, try shooting a different angle, right? And so on.
Okay, I got it.
And yeah, no, that I mean like that those were like the biggest things. Can't go over too like obviously like too much because that was such of like a I guess not a big deal but like a big topic in this game where it's like that's like what's really worth talking about the most, you know?
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, like let's say like if you fix that, then there's other things we can work on.
Yeah.
But don't worry about that. That's if you like. That's like for like later. But I'll quickly go over
But yeah.
perks and then we'll call it there. So
Okay.
on Orisa, both minor perks are good, except the fortify one is slightly better because it's more uptime value. Because you
Yeah,
have
that's the one. That's the one I always pick. Honestly,
Yep.
I don't always pick the Terra Search over health because at least with a fortified one, I'm able to like constantly shoot without the overheat,
Exactly,
especially
there
if
you
I'm
go.
pushing in.
Damage uptime. There you go. Right. I mean, look, the overhealth could help you, but like I tried, it's like yeah, no, it's not.
I see it this way. I honestly see it this way. I'm trying to get into the habit of getting people it's like at least half HP before I Orisa ult, unless I'm just trying to stop something, for example. But yeah, like I get them half, so that's how I get most of my kills with the Orisa ult. So I just think it this way: if I get the Fortify perk, I'm able to farm my ult faster, with like a higher uptime and damage, and that's like the way that I think about it. That's why I rarely take that one when it comes to the first minor perks. I don't know if that like it's a correct analysis or it makes sense.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean, like, I use fortified. I'm sorry. My ultimate different than Orisa. I more or less, I use it if people are like getting away, I use it to like misposition them or like if they're low health, then I'll just get like a fast solo kill or something, right? If it's worth it. Or like if I want to like just grab all the enemies in the vicinity and then have my team like
Finish him
capitalize
off.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been hard to get a team that capitalizes on it.
Well,
Honestly.
I mean, yeah, that's why like it's more so like I don't know, like in these low ranks, like you just have to just make good decisions and just you know like that's how you'll win, right? Like just don't play like a genius, but just play smart.
Yeah.
Like don't try to do I play smarter, not harder. That's all it is. Like you don't have to do all these fancy texts or all these fancy movements, really, to win. Like you like just play like just make better decisions.
Okay.
So on Orisa, choose the fortify perk for her minor and for her major perk. So this I would say is like so from a professional standpoint, the better perk is the shield perk. From a preference standpoint, I choose the spear perk only because I like the spin. I love the spin, okay? But the shield perk is the better perk. because it is
I
so fucking impressive.
honestly, I use it depending on what the enemy's doing. Like if I know they have a lot of poke damage, I usually go for the shield. To try to like like especially if I'm on defense and trying to hold the space. And the javelin is more if like either just so I can get more free kills, or if it's like a peeling heavy game for me. Like if I need to peel a lot, at least that way I displace the enemy a lot more. Uh or if I have to aim a little bit more, like for example, I'm trying to catch a Sombra or a Reaper that's just flying by. Like at least I can hold it until I properly aim on where they're going, and then I can get them.
I mean,
That's the mentality that I'm trying to use
all it
on.
is like spear perk is just it's just more precise like spear that I could pierce, but it's just more precise because it's hit scan. That's all it is.
Yeah,
I mean, like it just the shield perk is just more impressive. It's more impressive, especially fighting a Zarya comp. Because if Orisa has the shield perk against Zarya, Zarya goes to shit. If she doesn't have shield perk, Zarya could win.
yeah, I
Um,
agree.
and as for Diva, right now choose the one where when her mech dies, she gets overhealth, right?
Yep,
Um,
and I choose that and the spread limiter.
yes, good, exactly.
Uh,
That is so much better right now. It just use you so much fucking damage. Fucking sniper Diva.
I literally you can like melt someone if you mix it up with the rockets. Like if you're trying to, let's say, a mispositioned tank, like you can literally just melt them with both at the same time. I'm not saying like to use it all the time, but like I've used it like that and literally just melts anyone in
Yeah,
the vicinity.
yeah. Um,
But yeah,
aside from
uh,
that, do you have any questions?
no, it's pretty clear. Most of the things are things that I was already thinking about. And yeah, I'll definitely put them more into practice before the next coaching.
All right, for sure, man.
Uh, and yeah, this is the start of my second week on Overwatch. So wish me luck.
Of course, man. Best of luck to you, homie. Best of luck to you. You know, if any questions, you can always ask in a server.
Hmm.
If there's any other sessions, you can always join in the VC and just listen. And if you have any question about that session, you can ask at the end. All right.
Okay, I will
All
do.
right. What was your free session? You know, you're more than welcome to book on Modify. There's more for paid sessions, more time you get. And yeah, without further ado, you know, it was a pleasure coaching you, man. And hopefully I get the opportunity to coach you again. All right.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I really want. I actually like I'm pretty solid in rivals, and I really want to get it like at the same level here in Overwatch. I know it'll take time, because it took me time in rivals. But definitely it's something that I'm looking forward to. So you will hear from me. Don't worry.
All right. Yeah. No, best of luck to you, man. Best of luck to you, homie. All right.
Thanks, bro.
Of course, man. All right. Without further ado, I'll catch you later, man. All right.
Catch you later, everybody. Have a good. Oh, sorry, I'm sleepy. Have a
Oh,
good night, everyone.
you too, man. You too, homie.